guys, so you're welcome back to my channel. Chex is here again. If you're meeting us for the first time, my name is Chex and you're highly welcome to my channel. I always say you would love it here. Okay, let's do this together. So today I'm going to be talking to our married people, but if you're not married, please come with your popcorn because you need to learn. At least this is the phase that you need to learn and be equipped for the journey ahead. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We are going to be talking about submission in marriage, the big elephant, right? So stay tuned. You're welcome back. Submission in marriage. Whenever we talk about submission in marriage, the thing that comes to our mind is always the woman submitting to the man. No argument, no doubts. We are not disputing that fact, okay? But today I want us to quickly look at something in the scripture together so that we will know if submission meant for women alone or is it for both genders? Are men supposed to submit as well, or is submission totally a woman thing as long as that marriage is concerned? So today we are going to be looking at the popular Bible quotation about marriage and submission, okay? So just be patient with me. Let's read it out before we now talk about what we understand with it. So I'm talking about Ephesians chapter 5, verses 21 to 22. Okay, so verse 21 says, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. Let me take it again. Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. Now, the verse 22 is not talking about wives specifically. Submit yourselves to your own husband as unto the Lord. Most times what we look at and what we hear and what we see when we turn around is just wife submit to your husband, wife submit to your husband. Now what happens to this verse? He oftentimes neglect it and jump to verse 22. He said, submitting yourselves one to another, which means the submission in marriage is not meant for the women alone. It is something that is meant for both genders, for peace to reign. You know, I keep telling you guys that most of the instructions that God handed over to us or God laid down for us is for our own good. It's not for God. God is not in this marriage with us. So yes, we know he's there. He's the third man. He's there spiritually. He's the backbone. He's the foundation. But then when it comes to the real thing, now you and your fellow human beings, they do more. So he put down these laws or these rules or these instructions to help you so that you can enjoy your life as a married person. He said, submitting yourselves unto each other is not only the woman submitting. But these days we have more of men who would rather listen to strangers outside than to listen to their wife. Because they don't want to submit to their wife. Come on, we are not supposed to submit to you. Because when it comes to submission in marriage, we are not only talking about like in the other room or talking about domestic chores. We are also talking about submitting to people's advice, submitting to people's instruction, submitting to ideas. Come on, that's just what submission means. Okay, I want to go to a certain place and my husband said I shouldn't go. I am submitting to his order. I'm submitting to his opinion, okay? I want to start this business and my husband says it's the other one that is better. Then after reasoning together, after putting our heads together, I've decided or we've come to a conclusion that made me to submit to his own opinion. That is basically what submission is. And the scripture says submitting to each other. Not only one way. So why is it that today men find it difficult to submit to their wives as well? Many cases we have in marriages today is as a result of the man not submitting to the wife. Especially when it comes to the idea of opinion. As little as opinion, that you know that this woman will always want the best for you. And for the entire household, why do you always fight her opinions? Do you see any man that listens to the wife? That man lives long, that man enjoys a happy home, and that man have that fulfillment, can beat his chest and say, I married a friend. Because what is the friendship if you don't listen to me? What is the idea of me trying to bring up my own opinion when I know at the end of the day you will not take it? You get? So when a woman already knows that her opinion does not matter in marriage, in fact, it hurts everything in her, and she will not give you her best in that union. You always be hearing stuff like, go to those people that you listen to now. Oh, is that your friend not there again to give you advice? Oh, is your this one not there again to tell you what to do? You know, and that is to tell you that it has gotten to here, that she can't take it anymore, and constantly to bring issues for you. Why do you think that this woman that you submitted your life to, that you cannot submit to take opinion and ideas from her? Why is it always a problem? Why do we always fight this? I want this to be like a food for thought, especially to our male gender, okay? Our male folk. Let this be like a food for thought. If not for any other thing, let it open your eye to the need for you to submit to your wife as well going forward. Because God gave that as an instruction. And he did that having you and I, peaceful home, harmony, and bliss in mind. So don't joke with this. And until next time, guys, I remain Checks, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.